Around the time of World War I, the Great Migration of African Americans took place. As population moved, racial tensions in the North were heightened. Tensions were raised even higher when the stock market crashed, hinting at the hard times to come. As employment dropped, racial prejudice towards blacks with jobs became more apparent. Blacks and whites seeking jobs headed west, bringing the racial tensions with them. Even through the hard struggles, whites continued to believe in their white supremacy. Most blacks were not allowed in white countrysides. The racial tensions continued to rise as the hard times and the Depression continued on. As black prejudice continued its upward climb, racism invaded all parts of African American life. In the cases of black crimes, the arrestee was denied of their personal rights. This later led to Miranda rights, which would state the rights of the criminal at the time of the arrest. In the incidents including blacks, the decision was usually made hastily and unfairly, almost never ending in a hung jury, meaning the jury was unable to decide. A prime example of these biased hearings was the Scottsboro Boys case in the 1930s. Even though evidence proved they were not guilty, the jury believed there wasn't enough circumstantial evidence, or believing there wasn't enough evidence relating to the crime. The Scottsboro Boys were mainly convicted because of the story of Mrs. Price. Her story was what the majority of the jury wanted to hear, almost convicting the boys before the trial. The majority of African American cases ended in imprisoning, and several trials ended in the death penalty sentence. During the 1920s, the most common form of the death penalty was the cyanide gas chamber. Soon after, the electric chair was created. By the 1930s, the execution rate raised to the most in American history at 167 per year. With the election of Franklin Delano Roosevelt, hope was brought to the population's mind to help end the struggles of the 1920s and the 1930s.